In this video we're going to have the Samsung UN43TU7000FXZA review. We will have a detailed look on the various features this product possesses. This video will help you decide whether this television is perfect for your needs. We provided a link on the description to give you the best prices on the market right now. The TU-7000 is a low-cost TV, so you shouldn't expect much in terms of design. But even so, the TV manages to have a rather nice design even if it is simple and more or less plain. Keep in mind that what we have here is the lowest model you can get from Samsung this year, but we can say with certainty that it's not as cheap looking as some other lower tiers TVs we have seen. All connectors are placed at the back, and what we like the most is that Samsung has placed them all looking sideways, which can definitely help if you want to wall mount it. The TU-7000 features a three-way boundless design as many of the other Samsung TVs this year, which means that the top and both sides are relatively thinner compared to the lower part of the TV. Although calling it completely boundless is a bit of an overstatement, its bezels and borders are thin enough not to be distracting. Also, the TV's overall thickness is about 2.36 inches, 6 centimeters, which is almost the same as the TU-8000, making it look good enough on a wall without protruding much from it. The Crystal series comes with a few changes in specs compared to the 4K and 8K QLEDs, and one of the most notable ones is the different processor that it's using. The TU-7000, just like the TU-8000 that we had tested recently, comes equipped with what Samsung calls a Crystal processor 4K. Now, there is some lack of information on what differences there are in this processor compared to the more capable Quantum processor that is used in the QLEDs, but what is immediately apparent is that it's missing any kind of AI capabilities for both image and audio processing. The TU-7000 does not have Samsung's heavily advertised Quantum technology and instead uses what they call a Crystal display, which we had seen before in the TU-8000 also. This meant that color coverage would be dramatically lower than any QLED can do and would be close to the numbers we got from the TU-8000. Next comes our motion test with the TU-7000 using a 60Hz panel, while its backlight dimming frequency is set at 120 Hz, which means that with specific settings flickering may be visible. In general, motion performance could be described as adequate for this category, although some blur is visible in certain scenes. But in general, for such a low-cost TV, we could not say that we had any major problems with it. When it comes to the available connections, the TU-7000 comes with a very different layout compared to the TU-8000, and this is a result of the reduced available ports. As a result, the TU-7000 features only side-looking ports, and even these are reduced in number. From top to bottom we get an optical digital audio output, a USB port, 5V/0.5A, the usual cable/antenna input, an Ethernet port for wired connection to the network, 2 HDMI inputs, and the power connector. When it comes to the smart platform that runs behind the TU-7000, there are some differences compared to all the other Samsung TVs this year. And while we still get Samsung's Tizen platform, for the first time the one we do get feels like a more stripped version of the one we got used seeing. While all the basic features are still present, there are a few omissions here and there, while it seems to have less animations in general than the full version. We have to slowly wrap things up, so closing our review, what we can say is that the TU-7000 has all the ingredients to be an excellent low-cost TV. Obviously, if you are thinking of buying this model, image quality should be the least of your concerns. So if you keep this in mind, what you get is not bad and should suffice for most people that would like a cheap option for their viewing pleasure. On the pros, the TV offers very good build quality for its class. It has excellent contrast ratio, making it ideal for placing in rooms with low light, and input lag is blazing fast, which means that it can be an excellent gaming TV. Upscaling was also very good with very little visible artifacts, making it ideal for upscaling any old content you may have to 4K resolution. Color coverage and motion performance, although we wouldn't call them bad, they were not good either, so we could classify them as just adequate. Where to buy? You can get the Samsung UN43TU7000FXZA through the link below in the description. We have checked to ensure those are the best price in the market right now. Thanks for watching.